And why?
I said Brentford just based off current history.
Yeah, but if you say that, if current history, Man City are bigger than Man U.
No,
Why?
because Man U's current history is still quite successful.
What are you doing?
That was my rationale behind it.
Okay.
Because if you and Jamie start like teaming up on me, it's going to look a bit weird.
Oh, we're going to try not to team up with each other. Let the comment section team up on us and cancel us.
I can tell you that for free. None of them people are going to team up on me in the comment section because I'll be in there.
Yeah, we need to give a stick back to all our 5 views what we're going to get.
Should we start?
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going with this.
I think
Ryan's got the plan. Do you want to introduce it?
Give
us a little hello. What are we? Who are we?
I think you should introduce it. Let's see your level, because you do it for OV anyway.
We're already showing up. Alright, so what are we called?
Offside Opinions.
Alright, hello. Welcome to the first ever
Are we going?
Offside Opinion podcast. You're here with me, Jamie Schofield, big Sheffield Wednesday fan. We got Ryan, massive Spain fan, and Panache. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
He's very upset about Son leaving, so he's got his shirt on today.
Yeah, this is for Son, one of the best ever footballers from a certain region in the world.
Why are you talking like a typewriter? You're literally talking like a typewriter.
Man,
so we decided to make this podcast. We sat down, we argue about football in the pub pretty much every day anyway. So we thought, why not show it to the world? Because we've all got, offside opinions. Panache's got some questionable opinions, so has Ryan.
Everyone's got questionable opinions.
I'm pretty clued up when it comes to football.
That's the problem with you, Jamie. You don't think you can ever be wrong about anything.
My ball knowledge is pretty spot on.
So you don't have any offside opinions?
We'll see throughout this podcast.
But this is why we want our 7 viewers to comment in the section and say who's got the best ball knowledge.
Shout out to Dom, Jim Bob.
Rest in peace. His soul. He's not dead. He's not dead.
Where are we starting?
Right. Yeah, introduce ourselves. Fuck about with mates. Have we actually started?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
So Ryan's not done this before, as you can tell.
Yeah.
He's written the whole structure.
I've written it down, but no one told me we started.
We have started.
We've done like 3 previews already, so I don't know we started.
Not much planning. Well, I mean, we've done a little bit of planning. From Ryan's structure, he wanted to touch on Sheffield Wednesday's situation. Wanted to touch on Premier League transfers. What you thought.
I'm watching my foot.
And he wanted to talk about who's going to win the Premier League, who's going to finish top 6, who's going to get relegated, surprise packages. And me and Panache discussed before that we should do the biggest disappointment as well.
Yeah. I think that's hard this season though. Like biggest disappointment.
Yeah.
Like again, what do you class as biggest disappointment? Because the bottom 5.
At the end of the season, would the fans be happy with what's happened, or would they be extremely upset?
Yeah.
Okay.
So who's going to be most disappointed?
Well, let's touch on Sheffield Wednesday's situation at the moment. Come on, Jamie, tell us what's going on.
Where do we start?
How do you feel as a Wednesday fan about the state of your club?
I went off football about 5 years ago, properly. I was Wednesday through and through, season ticket holder, home and away, and then went to uni, stopped watching, still cared, and then Chancery just got worse and worse and worse and worse. If anyone who don't know who Chancery is, do a little bit of a Google research. Thai owner, he's had Sheffield Wednesday for 10 years and completely run the club into the ground. It's now the 4th of August. Players still haven't been paid for 3 months. About 15 players have left. Managers left. Backroom staff have left. We're under 3 embargoes. We can't use our North stand. And he's talking about a sale, but he wants £100 million. And the club's probably worth about 30 million.
At least you've got Barry Bannon there.
At least we've got Barry Bannon. Barry Bannon's just signed a new contract. Big up.
Because his daughter cried, so he's
Because his daughter cried.
How old is he now? Like 33, 34?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
and
so
he's taken, we can only sign players at $7,000, so he's taken probably a $20,000 pay cut.
Has Max Lowe gone yet?
Your Max Lowe has put in a request to leave, so it's not even a request. Because he's not been paid, he can leave for free, is what I believe.
Yeah.
However, 2 statements today. As of the 4th of August, John Textor might be taking over. Do you know anything about John Textor?
Nothing.
Is that the American one?
Yes. Crystal Palace, Leon, Botafogo.
Okay.
So Botafogo he's just won the league with, and they've had a very successful reign. Palace, pretty solid Premier League team, just won the FA Cup. Leon, we know what's happening with Leon.
Well, he's got a track record. Would you want someone like that? Leon nearly got relegated to Liga 2.
Leon did get relegated.
Yeah, but
to League 2, and
PSG saved
massive financial worries because of him, and then he stepped down, left a sinking ship. So it's going to go one of two ways. In English football, he's been successful. He can't be worse than Chansiri, but we'll see.
But that's time of recording.
Yeah, I mean,
Wednesday have had probably 4 failed takeovers in the last 6 months.
Yeah, we had, I forgot his name, Ferrati or something, who's worth like 11 billion, would have made us one of the richest clubs in the world, and good track record with businesses. But we've got John Textor, who's hot or cold. Fingers crossed that he's hot.
Yeah, okay.
Good luck.
Thank you. Nothing more.
Who are you supporting today?
Out of what?
What football club?
So Panache,
We're not
there's a
going to
history of
entertain
switching
this.
football
Let's go on
clubs.
to the next subject.
Who do you support? What's your background in football?
Okay, well, I started off at Abbey Lane, under 6.
No, that's just not. It's not relevant to the viewers.
No, I'm a Sheffield United fan. Me and Ryan
Yeah,
were Blades.
yeah. Do you
We'll
think-
take Blades loosely on this.
do you think we're gonna have a positive season? What did you think of the Ruben Sellers coming in and Wilder going out?
I think that was a decision that was made, like even before the playoffs final. I think
It got made by a computer.
Exactly. I think the owners kind of said if they don't go up, he's going, just
Yeah.
because of 2 different philosophies. So I think they made their mind up. I think it's quite similar to like Spurs. Daniel Levy kind of made his mind up before the Europa League final. No matter what, he's getting rid of him.
Yeah, finished 17th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was kind of that same thing. They made their mind up that they don't want Wilder for whatever reasons, and they got him because of their ambitions are the same, the way they see the game.
But
And
we won Fulham behind closed doors 3-2. They had their first team squad out. We had our first team squad out.
Blades have always had a good championship team. I don't think you'll be anywhere near this year, personally.
they don't.
No, I think we will. I think we'll surprise a lot.
I mean, you shouldn't. It's not a surprise.
Well,
You should be. You should
No.
be top 2. You'd be favourites for top 2.
But for every football fan, they see it as we've lost Chris Wilder, and Chris Wilder was like our rock. But personally, I think we was due a change.
You've also lost Vinny Souza,
Yeah,
massive, massive player. You've not replaced him. You've replaced the beating heart of Sheffield United twice, and then you've replaced him with someone with what, a 30% win percentage in the Championship.
yeah, but look
Backed
at
by
it. Look
AI.
at the teams he had. We obviously believe in the philosophy of football. What he plays. He plays attacking football, exciting football, fun football, and that's what I'm looking forward to this season.
Do you believe the AI model that Sheffield United's working with?
AI's taking over the world, so
I don't believe in the AI model.
there's there's some truth behind it. Whether it's going to work out, we don't know. But from what we've seen from pre-season so far, it looks fun.
Pre-season means nothing.
I think analytics is slowly ruining sports in the way like it's managed. Like,
But what if these Bulgarian wonder kids work out based on driven data?
More teams will start doing it, and it'll just become a game of AI. But maybe not for a couple of years.
I think it's hard to use AI in analysing players because it's obviously on the pitch, it's different situations come involved. So when you're scouting, you've got to do the eye test more than how many goals and assists or...
Yeah, no, I'm sure the AI get their records up, and then a scout goes to watch them. It's not just AI goes, sign this player. Premier League transfers. We were touching on this the other day, and we're trying to make a transfer XI, and no teams as of yet have actually signed a centre half. Why do you think that is?
Chelsea have.
Chelsea have, and I know Bournemouth replaced...
Bournemouth got Arujo in, but
Yeah.
I seem to think he's going to play right back.
I think if you look at
Chelsea signed Joel Hatto.
Yeah. I think if you look at just an overview, I think a lot of Premier League teams have got like a solid centre-back partnerships. Or maybe not solid if you don't like them, but established. So
Bournemouth have just lost Kirkez.
And then they replaced him with the guy I didn't even know who he was, so I didn't put him on my list. But I
Who's the
think
guy who went to Madrid as well? From Bournemouth.
It was from Juve though as well. So
I don't want to butcher his name. The Spanish centre half.
for who?
Bournemouth.
Went to Real Madrid. Hudson.
Hudson, yeah.
Hudson.
Yeah, that's the one about, yeah.
Yeah, he's gone. I think Bournemouth are doomed, personally.
Well, yeah, spoiler alert, but I think I've got him for relegation scrap, to be honest.
Right, so we move on to that?
Relegation scrap.
No, well, just our predictions for who's going to win.
Okay.
And then we'll move on to proper transfer strategy after that.
Yeah, okay.
So, who have we all got
Winners.
to win the Premier League next season?
Alright, I'll start with mine. I'm going to go for Liverpool FC.
Oh, I completely disagree.
You don't think they're going to win?
No. Right, I'll let you say why.
Oh, okay. I just think they've got a good momentum going. I think they've strengthened their team. And I just believe the consistency I think they showed when they win the league, they're consistent. And I feel like the other competitors won't be as consistent as them. I feel like it'll be a lot closer, but I feel like they've got the experience and the momentum with them that they can keep going. Especially that was his first season and he comes in. And now he's been there already, he's got to sign more players.
Second season syndrome though. Happens a lot.
Lost Trent, lost Diaz, unfortunately lost Jota as well. That's two of their starting front three.
Yeah, but then also if you look at the signings that we might go into later, but they've also strengthened.
None of them have proven themselves in the Prem.
Of course they haven't, but still, they're still good signings.
Apart from Kirkes.
Apart from Kirkes. Etiike.
Yeah.
Florian Wirtz, which this might be a rogue shout.
It is a rogue shout, so we're not going to say it.
It's a rogue shout.
Wirtz is good.
I don't think he'll be as good as everyone's expected, especially his first season.
I think.
Yeah, but do they need him to be that good though? If they've already got all the solid proven players.
This is another thing. What I was going to say is they've got all these players in. They're either gonna touch ball, it's gonna flow, or it's gonna take some time for them to get together and actually start playing football. And that's one of the reasons why I don't think they'll win.
And is their midfield three that good?
Yes. That's all I've got to say.
Gravenberch, yeah.
How can you say is their midfield three that good when they just literally walked with the league last year?
Yeah, but they walked the league because of poor other teams.
And it's got to be down to them as well.
Chelsea are in transition. Arsenal are Arsenal. City, absolute dismay last year. Liverpool would have.
McAllister, Gravenberch, Slobozai was a great midfield trio.
Yeah,
where does Wirtz
I agree.
Oh, Slobozai's gone, unfortunately.
He's gone.
He's gone on bench.
Who's the holding mid?
Gravenberch.
Who's the box to box?
McAllister. That's literally what happened last year. And then Wirtz is the 10. That's literally it. They're just swapping Wirtz and Slobozai, unless he puts Wirtz on wing.
Okay.
But for that reason, I don't think they'll win. They've too many transfers.
I understand your point. Wirtz may not even get more than 10 goals, but I don't think they need him to be one of the best players in the league.
I think they might. And Salah's a year older.
Salah's a weirdo.
Is Salah going to keep on scoring?
Yes.
How old's Salah now?
32.
32. Is he going to slow down?
Liverpool without Salah, nowhere near.
Yeah.
I think you could say that maybe last year there might not have been.
If he gets injured,
look at Man City last season. Haaland's a freak. He got injured. Man City were over.
Squad depth for Liverpool, I don't think it's there. Personally,
what?
The squad depth, don't think it's there. If you lose any of the big hitters, if you lose Van Dijk, who comes in?
Gomez.
For Van Dijk.
Yeah, I agree. The back line it's very weak now.
Salah.
They've got Robertson to replace Kirkes or Kirkes Robertson.
But
they've got Frimpong or
good.
Bradley. Bradley came on when Trent was off and played really well.
Robertson's not being played though. He's not been playing well.
You just said they don't have strength in depth, and I'm just saying they've got one of the best fullbacks in Premier League history to come off the bench.
It's like saying Seamus
exactly
Coleman's
Premier League history, but is he too old to be?
That's when they've got Kirkes. But if Kirkes is out for a bit, you put Robertson in. You're okay with that. It's not ideal.
Last season there wasn't, and they had Tsimikas as well,
and they won the league.
Yeah. So Liverpool have signed Wirtz.
They won.
Wirtz, Ekitike, Frimpong, Kirkes. I always butcher this name. Mamadavashvili, or his name, the goalkeeper. It's an incredible transfer window.
Thank you.
How much? They must have spent close to 200 million now.
But they could afford to.
Yeah, of course they can.
Anyway, Ryan, who's your pick to win?
Mine's Man City. As long as Haaland stays fit, he's a freak. If he stays up fit all season, the squad around him, even without Kevin De Bruyne, they've just brought in Reinders from AC Milan.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a good player.
Ryan
good box
does
to box.
Chekri and Ain't Nuri are their signings so far.
Ain't no, it's a good sign.
Eight Nori, prem proven.
But even after last year, though, do you think City are anywhere near?
Pep Guardiola.
I feel like City was so good for so long that it was weird to see them struggle.
Has he lost it though? Has Pep lost it?
No.
I think he has to go through the struggle to remotivate himself to then go again.
The amount of times he's reinvented his tactics and have proven to be good. I think last season, because Haaland got injured, they struggled. Because the season before, Haaland 30 plus goals, didn't stop scoring, and who did they have?
It
last
wasn't just
season
Haaland scoring, there was
They had
them like,
Mamouche, who was like halfway through the season.
but the way like they dominated games in the past few seasons was helped them. They struggled to dominate games in
No,
general.
I think they did dominate games though. I don't think.
And they're a lot weaker at the back as well.
Who is it that says they'd rather have 5 players who score 10 each than one who scores 50?
Not
Is
me.
it,
I agree with that point though.
Maresca. But like, Haaland, yes, fit Haaland, 40 goals season, 35 goals a season.
Shirkez looks like a regen of Mahrez.
I can't see anyone in that City lineup scoring 12 goals.
Marmouche maybe.
What? Without Haaland?
Marmouche don't start if Haaland's fit.
We don't.
And
I've not looked at their pre-season games, but they might play 2 up front. You never know.
Pep Guardiola
will not
plays
do
2
that.
up front.
Yeah, but he
Turn to Big Sam.
redefines his tactics every season. He might change that.
He's gone Oasis to come back full-back Brexit.
Yeah, exactly. He's gone to Oasis. He's seen the light.
It's a
And he's going
4-3-3
to start playing well.
Pep loves a 4-3-3, a dynamic 4-3-3.
Yeah, I know, but
And he's
football
played that.
evolves. You got to evolve with the game.
Wake up, it's going to be first game of the season, going to be Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, terrorist football.
Terrorist
Football.
City.
Can you
I
explain?
I believe Bernardo Silva's a terrorist.
Why?
He just gets the ball up wing, goes around in a circle.
This is where we didn't
and
want the
passes
pod to
left.
go.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
But he's
So
a terrorist.
on that note, Jamie, first place. Who is it?
Chelsea.
I knew you were going to say that. Do you know what? I had Chelsea to be runners-up.
I think, you look at Liverpool and you look at City. Liverpool have had their time. I do think they've got an aging squad. Yes, they've invested very well. Can they do it again, is the question.
Yes.
And they've proven time and time again that they can't. Especially competing with Arsenal, City. Now they've got Chelsea thrown into that as well. You've got 4 teams fighting for first, right? Chelsea are fresh.
Four teams, so is Arsenal in your fourth?
Yeah.
Then 4 teams, okay.
I think Arsenal are going to be up there, right? They're not going to win the league. Part of me wants Arsenal to win the league.
None of me wants Arsenal to win the league.
Gorakez and Zubamendi are great signings, and we've been saying for 5 years, all Arsenal need is a striker.
They're in the title race.
Yeah, they got
the
all Arsenal needed was a striker 3 years ago.
J. Crest played for Coventry, did all right. He's gone to the Portuguese league. He's on fire. But the old age thing, can he do it in the Premier League?
Exactly.
Yeah. So what's convinced you that Chelsea can win the league?
Maresca, incredible manager.
Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
The signings that they've made, João Pedro, Gittins.
He'll be on fire this season, by the way.
Do you think Delap will be able to perform at a high level for a top club?
No.
I think Delap's a beast. I think he's an absolute unit, and I think he will score goals. But I think João Pedro is going to be the main man. And I think João Pedro is 6'4", rapid, skillful, can finish, and then he's got really good wingers either side of him. He's got good young midfield. Defence probably a little bit shaky, but the squad is very good. They're off the back of winning the Conference League, winning the Club World Cup. They're going to hit the ground running in the new season.
I would just say they did the same thing last year, where they're in the title race till Christmas, and then they lost 2 in 10.
That's because Cole Palmer turned off. Cole Palmer, the first half of that season, ran that.
If they can stay
entire
consistent,
squad.
they're definitely in the race, and it's possible.
And I think their squad depth, they've got 40 players on the roster, and a lot of them fall under 20, so they can just use them all. Like FA Cup, Champions League, they're going to be pushing. They could be on for the quadruple. I might eat these words.
I think that's too far. I think it's too far.
It's not too. It is
Chelsea's identity is to win trophies. It's been in their identity since we were born.
Yeah. Their business product's unreal. Sign young players, wait a couple of years, sell them off to different clubs.
But they win trophies.
Liam Delap, I don't think he's there yet. I think he will become good, just not this season.
There's no pressure on him because they've got João Pedro as well.
Is that? Yeah, I guess.
And Jackson
will be off. They're trying to ship him to Saudi. But with that competition, would Jackson get better? The pressure is
No,
there.
no. That's
No.
another terrorist.
No, we need to stop this terrorist shout, man.
Chelsea have signed João Pedro, Delap, Jamie Gittins, Esteval,
Gittins will be good.
Jarrell Hatter. So
Chelsea
investing
fans were not liking Sanchez towards the end of the season.
in keeper.
Yeah, so that might be a weakness to look out for, potentially.
Yeah, that's a shout.
It's not a bad weakness to have if your entire squad is pretty good.
I don't know, Liverpool
Well, two of
and
the-
Karius.
Two of the best young midfielders in the world. Probably, maybe three of the best midfielders.
Really, Enzo's still like 23.
Yeah. And then their strike force is incredible. And they've got squad depth on the bench as well.
Yeah.
So I think there'll be a surprise.
I think it's just about consistency, and those bench players, if they're not playing, they've got a bit of ego.
I definitely agree. I had Chelsea as my runners-up, and I think Arsenal have missed the boat. I do really think Arsenal's missed the boat now.
Yeah.
We said that earlier.
We did agree. We think Arsenal's window's gone.
But with that the lack of pressure now on Arsenal.
I think the pressure will still be there. I think Arsenal fans, their expectations are win the league or Arteta out.
Yeah.
And I feel like the players have been so close
But
for so long.
they only didn't win the league the other year because the Queen died. Did you see that?
Please explain.
So on Arsenal TV, one of the fans came on and said because of the disaster of the Queen dying, that's one of the reasons why they didn't win that league that season.
You heard about Ty?
Yeah, from Arsenal TV. But no, Ty didn't say that. One of the fans said that. So
why have you repeated that?
Arsenal fans, sit down a little bit.
Alright, so let's touch on relegation fodder and who we think is going to go down. I've got 4, but I think I've decided on my 3, and then I'll mention my 4th after that.
Yeah, I think we should touch on like the last 4 or 5 years. Every team that's come up, they've gone straight back down.
Yeah.
But personally, I think it'd be different this year, just because someone like Leeds, who have now got ownership with Red Bull, they have spent, and I think they'll be the only team to survive out of the 3. So for mine, I think Burnley will be the big bottom fodder again. I think they'll go back down. Parachute payment club, as always.
Are we going straight in?
Yeah.
Are you against Burnley going
No,
down?
I agree with Burnley.
I've also got Burnley going down.
I think Scott Parker is a relegation merchant. So
They're currently around 1 to 3 to go down. They're the top.
do you think Scott Parker stays all season, or do you think he gets the sack before Christmas?
I don't know, because what was the team before he
Fulham.
Yeah, if he took the toys out of the pram, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he's destined to get sacked. I think it's the Burnley way is get relegated, spend parachute payments on
Dominate
very good
championship.
championship players,
Dominate.
keep a good goal difference rating. They I think they broke a record last year, right? For conceding goals. They conceded like 16 goals, which is a championship record,
Lowest, yeah.
which is phenomenal. And then they go up, and then they get relegated, and then it's just the same.
And just a couple of days ago, James Trafford's gone.
James Trafford's gone. Yeah, so probably their best player.
Best player. Man City's done well on that, actually. Sold him to Burnley, and he's gone back. It's cost him like 12 mil for a future England goalkeeper.
They got multiple problems, Burnley. They scored 69 goals in the Championship last year, which a bit more than Sheffield United.
Yeah.
But it's less than Norwich, who finished 13th in the Championship. Like, they've got goal issues, but they're defensively sound. But the Premier League is
Yeah, they've got no one up top.
no.
No one.
Sorry, but I'm sorry, Burnley fans, but
Yeah,
not
well,
sorry.
that's it now.
We're not sorry.
Their
club has some.
It happens every season though. If you don't have a striker who can score goals, you're in trouble before even the season starts.
and if you haven't got a midfielder who can pass the striker, then
You're in big trouble.
Also, I did a bit of research on Burnley at the start, and in their first 10 fixtures, they've got Spurs, United, Liverpool, City, Villa, Arsenal, Newcastle, and Chelsea.
Oh, so he's gone in the first 10 games.
So that's 7 out of 10 games
Yeah, he's gone.
are top 10 teams. If you class Spurs and United as top 10, which you probably don't.
You could base the whole season off them 10 games. Like we could come back to it in 10 games, see how well they've done, and if they've not even picked up 9 points.
Morale 9 points. You think they're going to get 9 points?
No, I'm saying if they haven't picked up around 6 to 9 points, they could even be in big trouble from them first 10 games, because it gives a good indication how well they're going to do for the rest of the season.
I think Burnley are going to break Derby's point record. They've not invested at all. and they got rid of their best player.
I don't personally think that. I think they are a well-rounded squad, just not good enough for the Premier League. Look at Southampton, fell apart last season, and they got dominated by
that Southampton
everyone.
squad better than this Burnley squad.
I don't know. I think
That was a bad team, though.
I think Burnley have more of a core compared to Southampton. For me, last season it felt like Southampton were just throwing players together and trying to get some points on board. But obviously, it's just never going to happen like that. So, do you have Burnley for bottom?
Yeah, I agree with Burnley.
Who else you got?
Second to bottom.
I'm going to go for Sunderland.
I've got Sunderland as well.
Ooh, okay.
I don't believe in their signings.
This gets spicy because Sunderland are my surprise package, but
Really?
we'll touch on that in a bit. Why is Sunderland going down?
I know Ryan said it's going to be a bit different, but I'm in the belief the three that are up are the three that are down.
Yeah.
I just believe the gap between the Premier League and the Championship is too far for any team to surmount that gap. I know they've made some signings, but I don't believe those signings can bridge that gap.
Their midfield three: Granit Xhaka, Habib Diarra, Enzo Lafay. That is not a relegation midfield three at all.
I
And they got Simon and Dinger up front.
I disagree and agree. Granit Xhaka could be a good signing.
But is he going to be
Could
enough
be.
to keep them up? I don't believe
No,
so.
no, I do agree. Not him on his own. Enzo Lafay is just getting older and getting better.
Habib Diarra, who's their record signing.
Yeah. I still personally believe there's just not enough squad depth comes into play as well. When you take out them three midfielders, who would you put on? Lost Joby Bellingham.
He's not a Prem player.
Yeah, he just runs up and down.
I think Stadium of Light can be an absolute fortress if they get the backing of the fans, which they've not been in the Premier League for years, right? They've been wanting to go to the Premier League. They made a whole documentary on getting back to the Premier League and they got relegated. This is their destiny. They belong in the Premier League. They deserve to be there. The fans deserve to be there. They've got ambitious owners. They've got ambitious players, ambitious fans. They've signed Luciano Vulcano, who's a coach from PSG, Barcelona. Like, they are 140 million they've spent this year, which is like what Burnley spent, what Leeds spent, what Brentford, Bournemouth, Wolves, West Ham. Like,
But just because they spend money, that doesn't mean it's going to work
but they've
out.
spent well. They've spent very, very, very well.
I don't believe it. They finished fifth in the Championship last season, and they got lucky to go up against us, which is obviously still a bit of
Talk about that.
sour
You make
taste
your
in our
own
mouth.
look.
You make your own look, yeah, but you can't make your own look for the entire season.
Kiefer Moore made their look, but I don't believe they got
Yeah,
enough.
and hopefully he's gone.
That's another terrorist. But
He's loving the shot today.
I mean, Sunderland in the playoffs played exceptional. Played you off the park.
No, they didn't. No.
who have you got third, Ryan?
Yeah, let's move on quickly. Third place might surprise a few.
Oh wait, no. If you didn't agree with Sunderland, who did you have?
Yeah, thanks guys.
Yeah.
I've got Brentford. You want to know why?
Go on.
They got rid of Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
He's gone to Spurs. Revolutionary manager, great young manager, good player manager. They have no attackers.
And Bomo gone.
And Buemo's gone. Wissa's in talk with like 4 different clubs. He might go Saudi, he might do this.
Spurs,
if
I
Wissa
think.
stays, then maybe they've got a chance. They got rid of Norgard, they got rid of Flecken. Thomas Frank's huge to go. They conceded 57 goals last year, which normally is bad, but because of the bottom 3, I think the bottom 3 conceded like 85 each or something like that. But 57 is not that good.
It's very bad.
It's yeah.
If they can't score goals, which with Mbuemo, I can't remember how many he scored last year, like maybe like 25.
Yeah.
And they got
25,
lots
yeah.
of assists as well.
Yeah.
Lots of assists. Without Wissa, if Wissa goes, I think they're done for.
Yeah, do you know what? Brentford didn't even come to my mind. 'Cause it's just one of them teams what always seem to do well, and they always go under the radar. Thomas Frank's obviously probably the biggest loss this season. Like even like with players and managers, Thomas Frank's probably the biggest loss out of everything.
Mm-hmm. I don't know they've replaced him with.
They've replaced him with. He used to be a Sheffield United coach. I can't remember.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, it was his first ever.
First ever managerial job.
Yeah.
It was the first team coach for Brentford. First team coach for Sheffield United
First
at
ever,
one point.
First ever job, and it's in the top flight. and you've not got your top scorer or your best keeper or your best midfielder.
Yeah. Do you know what? If we was going to do relegation teams again, Brentford might go in there for me.
You think to replace Sunderland or your third pick?
Maybe my third pick, yeah.
Which is
Sunderland. Honestly,
My third pick is Bournemouth.
Okay.
Their squad's been torn apart.
It has.
Literally torn apart. They've got, is it
Kirke's gone.
Kirke's gone?
Centre back.
Hudson gone.
Hudson gone.
Hudson.
Semenyo.
Semenyo, yeah.
Is he gone?
I think not yet, but I think he's in talks. Again, goes back to who can score goals. They got, is it Ivan Nielsen up front? If he gets injured, there's no one to replace him, and I think he only touched 10 goals last season. Kluivert
was very good.
Kluivert was very good, but he's one of them players who's a bit on and off.
Yeah.
Like even past clubs who were at Roma didn't really do anything at Roma. He's had loan place other places, not done very well. I just think Ivan Nielsen injured. There's no real goal scoring threat.
They got rid of Arrizabalaga as well.
Yeah,
went to Arsenal, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that their goalkeeper and defence this season's just been torn apart.
Yeah.
And again, if you can't,
Did they buy Keller? Or was that Brentford?
Brentford,
Yeah.
I believe. Tell the comments
Hodgson to Real Madrid.
if
But
we're wrong.
you're looking at this. They've received about £100 million worth of player transport. Hodgson gone to Real Madrid 50 million. Kirkes to Liverpool for 40 million. Jadon Anthony, Burnley, 8 million. Mark Travers, 4 million. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
They could reinvest.
We've got to say is what we're doing this on the 4th of August.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of the transfer
I think
window
they've
to
shown
go.
before with the players they signed in the previous season that have done well and moved on. Their recruitment has been good, but so they have lost key players, but they've proven that they can do good recruitment.
Yeah.
Do those players that have got work out or?
I mean, it's like Brighton, innit? When Brighton came up, they just kept on producing talent.
They still have. Who's that guy they've replaced Caicedo with now? The centre mid, Baleba.
Believer.
Incredible.
We're going to
talent.
butcher all these names.
Yeah.
It's like all these transfers that have come up, they've all got
He's going to be a
names
£100
that we're
million
going to
player
butcher.
in the next few years.
Yeah.
And they replaced Caicedo. Who did they have before Caicedo? Centre mid.
Pascal Gross.
Nah.
that Pascal Gross was unreal. What are we laughing at here?
It was the same calibre of Caicedo. And they've just
McAllister.
Yeah, they had McAllister.
Was it? No.
Yeah. But
Pascal Gross.
Pascal Gross is disgusting.
in
McAllister.
Brighton midfield, it was good. That's why he's got to move to Dortmund.
Who have we got? Third relegation.
I've got Leeds
Leeds.
to go off my 3 or 3 down.
Mine was Bournemouth. I think Leeds with the Red Bull power, they're going to have enough to stay up. So
Are you going to back it or are you just going to sit there and take it?
No, because your Brentford shout has kind of swayed me.
it has for me as well. Like if we had to go back in time and we talked about this off camera, I probably would have said Brentford.
The only reason I went for 3 up, 3 down is because I believe the gap between the Premier League and the Championship teams is not good enough.
I think in history, yeah. I think Leeds, Sunderland are different gravy. They've got that backing. Ellen Road and Stadium of Light are fortresses on the day. Ellen Road, 38,000-ish, I think. Sorry, Leeds fans, if I'm wrong. I know you bring more everywhere. And Stadium of Light, 40,000, I think. And they'll pack that place out, and they'll make that place hell.
But are Premier League teams bothered about that when they go away to Leeds and Stadium Light? I don't think anyone in the Premier League is thinking, my days going to Ellen Road.
To stay up, you don't have to beat your Liverpools, your Cities, Arsenals.
Even Palace going away to Stadium Light, I don't think they care.
I get that.
I don't think it matters that much anymore. With the fans
I think it works more for the home team. Like it'll be them.
Yeah,
big
and
they'll perform well at home.
But Leeds and Sunderland, they're not these like corporate sponsored fans. You know, they're not your tourist fans. They're proper diehard. They will sing. They'll scream at you.
Yeah, homes. When they're at home, then I think it'll be better.
Yeah.
Whereas Burnley, their fans are just.
Also, when you talked about the Burnley's first turn games,
Done for.
Yeah, I think
they're done for. They're relegated by Christmas.
I think it'll be a lot closer because if they can see that there's actually hope or stuff like that, it'll be better. But Burnley are just.
There's no hope. There is no hope for Burnley. I'm sorry. I'm honestly like Burnley fans.
No.
Yeah, but surely they must know that as well, so you don't have to apologise.
Imagine being a Burnley fan. I'd rather be a Wednesday fan.
But Burnley fans will have
No,
some kind of hope
because-
where they'll be like, we might be able to do it.
If you're a Burnley fan, that must
You
mean
look at
Sheffield, when we went up, there's always a bit in your heart that'll be like, we might be able to stay up. But then it gets
Burnley
halfway
have
through the
done
season,
it.
you're like, no.
time and time again. Like I swear they've been up 3 seasons in a row and down 3 seasons in a row. Like,
Yeah.
why? What are they doing? Like, how much money they've got? Probably got 600 million in the last 5-6 years. from
maybe that's their
Paris
business
Saint-Germain.
model.
Get Sean Dyche back, that's what I'm saying.
Get Dyche back and just stay 17th
Yeah, get him
every
back.
season.
Brexit football.
My third, I was torn between 2, and I think I've decided on Wolves.
So you decide on Wolves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wolves finished 16th last season, 1 above Spurs. Right. Spurs aren't going to finish 17th again. It's not happening.
I don't know.
Spurs.
Lost Son. Madison's just gone out with an ACL injury.
They signed Kudus though. They knew someone going. They signed Kudus. They got Solanke in. They got Madison's out. Yeah, fair enough. But they've got a solid team. They ain't finishing 17th. They're going to be nowhere near relegation this season.
This is all on Thomas Frank. If Thomas
is.
Frank can get out the best out of the squad.
You look at Wolves. Who was Wolves' best player last year?
Matheus Cunha,
Where's he gone?
Man U.
21 goal contributions last year. Finished 16th. Have you heard of any other signings from Wolves?
No.
They got rid of Ait Nouri. He's gone. They're going to be bottom 4, realistically. I don't think they'll better 16th next year. And you look at the teams around them, like relegation, that relegation zone for the Prem, like that bottom 5 is hard. And I think next year it's going to be harder than ever. I don't think the bottom 3 are going to bend over like Leicester, Southampton. Who else went down last year?
Southampton.
Ipswich.
I don't think they'll bend over like them 3 did. I think Sunderland and Leeds have got a bit of bite. And I think
Wolves proven time again. They get rid of players. They get rid of Ruben Neves, Pedro Neto. Who else have got? They've got rid of some world-class players, and they've proven time again they can get talent in at a young age.
Yeah, but even last year
They started
they
again.
struggled.
they struggled with Cunha, and he
Yeah.
was phenomenal.
And if
They got
they've-
Strand Larson, decent player.
Wolves struggled at the start of the season last season, and then they found the front foot. They got rid of Gary O'Neill, didn't they?
Yeah.
Nah, he's still there, isn't he?
No, they got rid of Gary O'Neill halfway through the season, and then Matheus Cunha started playing well, and they started picking up loads of points.
But I think they're definitely in a relegation battle. So.
Yeah.
I think they're in a battle from the start, to be honest. And then
Well-
I think Sunderland and Leeds are going to actually kick on. I think
They're in the battle. They're in a relegation
That's
battle.
a big shout.
You think they're going to be like pushing mid-table?
The bottom 5 is going to be Brentford, Bournemouth, Sunderland, Burnley, and probably Leeds.
I think Sunderland are going to be top 12.
No,
Okay.
I'm not having that.
I can't wait to come back to this.
Yeah,
End of the season.
we'll do a season review.
We'll do a Rogue Shout compilation,
Rogue, yes.
and that'll be one of them.
Yeah.
Alright, so that.
Or just
do you want to
videos full
know?
of you.
Have we all said our third?
Yeah, we've all said it. So, shall we move on to surprise package? Who's going to
My-
overperform?
My 4th that I couldn't decide on was West Ham.
No, I like Graham Potter.
Yeah.
Great, but he's won like 3 out of 12 of his first games. Antonio's out for
He's
the
gone.
season.
They've
Like,
released him.
They've released him. No plan, no signings, aging squad. Thomas Souček's their best player.
He's a good
Bowen.
player.
Jared Bowen. They've
He's
just
good.
signed.
He's good.
They've just signed Callum Wilson on a free. Like
They've kept
£7 grand a
Bacchetta.
week.
Callum Wilson's got goals in him, no matter where he goes. Yes.
Newcastle last year and it's scoring.
Because he couldn't get looking because of Isak.
They're not going to go down. I understand you're playing, but they're not going to go down. They'll struggle and they may not
Yeah,
be
yeah.
successful.
I think they're doomed in the next few years. West Ham.
I think the bottom 5 of the Premier League this season is more nailed on than it was probably last season. Like
Well,
you wouldn't have predicted Man U and Spurs to finish in bottom 5 last season.
No, they'll be there. Man United and Spurs will go a lot further up. the
Yeah,
table.
Man United surprise packages. Man United.
That's yours.
Do you know what? I've just changed it. I've been thinking, but they've now got strikers. Matheus Cunha and Bueno, Bruno Fernandes in behind. That is a force. That is a force.
Depends what formation they play. Realistically, they've got Hoyland.
Well, they're going to play 3-5-2 because that's the only thing he ever plays.
Who's their 2 strikers?
And Bueno, Matheus Cunha,
They're not strikers.
Bruno Fernandes in behind.
But they're not
That's-
strikers, they're wingers.
Ryan, I had
do-
them as my surprise package, but now you're just selling it so badly.
Do you think Almiron's going to change the way he plays? It didn't change all last season. They play 3-5-2.
That's why it's going to be a surprise, because he's
So-
going to surprise himself.
Yeah.
If Man United play 3-5-2, they've got Mbuemo and Cunha playing wing backs.
No, they're not going
got
to.
Højlund and
They're not
Xerxes.
gonna, where have you got that from? They're not going to play wing backs.
Where
They're
they
going to
play?
be up front.
Mbuemo and
What
Cunha.
you think Almiron's going to change formation to put Mbuemo at a wing
But
back?
Time and time again, it's proven that you don't play players out of position to fit a system. It's going to be shocking if they do. They're working on Højlund.
And this is why it's going to be a surprise. Matheus Cunha did play as like a false 9 striker last season, so that's not going to be out of the ordinary for
And
Matheus
Mbuemo
Cunha.
played right wing. You play two players out of position up front.
I wouldn't say Cunha's out of position up front, personally.
I mean, he's a left winger centre forward.
Mbuemo, he probably at some point played striker for Brentford last season. It wouldn't surprise me.
What do you do with Højlund and Xerxes?
What do you think I'll do with them? It's just not
They're what?
rubbish. They've not proven anything.
Terrorists.
Yeah.
Xerxes, I think.
Højlund, 100 mil was it?
Something
They've
like
been
that.
saying he's going to leave. There's been rumours about that.
I think Xerxes is actually a really good player.
Yeah, I'm on about Højlund, they're leaving.
Xerxes and Højlund's not good enough for Manchester United.
Xerxes is a hold-up striker, and he's had no one to pass to. So Cunha and Mbuemo either side could work.
Manchester United are now at the closest they've been since having Wayne Rooney and Van Persie by having Cunha and Mbuemo compared to Højlund and Xerxes. I'm not saying they're on par with them, but they're getting there.
Oh, it was going so well.
Oh, they're getting there.
Alright.
How's that? So you're saying Højlund and Xerxes better than Cunha and Mbuemo?
Ladies and
You're
gentlemen.
saying Cunha and
Ma-
Mbuemo
Manchester-
better than Van Persie and Rooney?
I did not say no better.
Ladies and gentlemen, our viewers, we like to just let you know that Ryan's
Yeah,
views.
you're jumping.
his views are
You're
his
jumping
own.
the gun. You're jumping the
Me
gun
and
here.
Jamie do not believe
Van Persie and Rooney are so much
Cunha
better
or Mbemo
than
or anywhere close
Mbuemo and Cunha
to Rooney
are
and Van Persie.
No, I don't believe that either.
We do not believe they're close to them, okay?
Ryan's views are his own, and they are not
This is
representative of the
ridiculous.
Offside Opinions podcast.
Nah, this is ridiculous. Mbuemo.
It's ridiculous, you said it, bro.
Mbuemo and Cunha are the best two attacking players they've had since Rooney and Van Persie. I'm not saying Rooney and Van Persie they're just as good as Cunha and Mbuemo. Mbuemo and Cunha are not as good as Van Persie and Rooney.
I know, you said they're close to Rooney.
Yeah, that's the close. Is that the closest I've ever been to having a good attack force since then? Yes or no?
Rashford, Ibrahimovic, Martial.
Martial.
Lingard.
Let's move
They
on.
were good then.
Martial was.
Martial's
He was never
the
good
one-
for more than half a season. Martial's not better than Cunha. Martial's not better than Mbuemo.
My guy's just compared Rooney and Mbuemo.
Have I compared them? I've not compared them. So I don't know where we're going with this.
That's gonna make us viral. That clip right there.
I don't know how it's going to make us viral because Cunha and Mbuemo are the best two attacking players they've ever had.
We made some ground rules not to call each other names or to belly each other. But
I'm sure there'll be people out there who agree with me.
Moving on.
there won't be.
You're jumping the boat. You're jumping
No.
the boat.
I had Manu as my surprise
Jumping
thing as
the
well.
boat.
Yeah. you
Ask
are.
him, I told him Manu was my surprise
Jumping the
thing.
gun.
But I've changed.
Moving ship.
I've changed.
In the boat.
I've gone off.
Jumping ship.
When you see a sinking ship, get off
Oh,
and grab the iceberg on Titanic.
But I'm telling you now, Almiron's not going to change from
Almiron.
his 3-5-2. It's just not going to change.
Okay. So Mbuemo, so Van Persie and Rooney up front. I'm moving on. Surprise package. Man United.
I did have Manu, but
Can you justify it any better than that?
I'm changing my answer.
2.
Crystal Palace.
Okay. Why?
I think they've kept on some of their key players. Eze, Gay, them two.
Mateta.
Teta. I feel like Henderson is a good keeper. And I feel like they can build on their success on the FA Cup. And I feel like they're going to be a bit spurred on by what's happened to them with the Europa League and Conference League situation. That's going to maybe potentially help them challenge to get them positions in the league. They may not get it, but I think they'll be surprised. You'll be surprised to see actually they've done a lot better than they did last year. That'll be my surprise package because I can't associate with this Man U conversation, so I've gone for Crystal Palace.
Where do you place Palace in the table?
9th.
That's not a surprise package. It's finished mid-table every season.
Yeah, but I think also surprise package. It's also like the way they play football as well. So sometimes, like when Swansea were finishing ninth, it was a surprise because they were playing good football.
Yeah, Man U's a surprise package because of how Doggo they've been doing.
They're still going to be doggo, I think.
I think they'll kick on now.
So if Man U finished ninth, is that a surprise?
Compared to last season, yeah. Is it not?
No, I think the fans will still be just as upset.
It's an improvement.
For a club like Man U, no matter what happened the year before, ninth is still not an improvement.
It's what from 17th.
If they finish ninth, he'll still get the sack.
No, yeah.
I think it depends on the style of play. I think next year's like a free season for Amorim. I think unless he finishes no relegation, I think he's just gonna. As long as you see an improvement in the style of play and the direction of where they're going.
No, I think this owner, this Jim, is it Ratcliffe his name? I think he's an agent of chaos. I think if he sees it not going well, he's just gonna. I think he's gonna not be afraid to push the button and get rid.
It's not just him, is it? It's Glazers who have the final say. He's invested a lot, but Glazers do have the final say.
And they've shown that they're anyway, managers.
Palace is not a surprise package because they're a mid-table team every season. Jamie?
Sunderland.
Okay.
Top 12. I think they're going to play some very good football.
No, don't you think this is a rogue shout? 12. 12.
We discussed this. We said it's rogue.
Remember,
that's when I said.
Yeah, I know, but I want to discuss it again.
You look at the Brentfords. You look at the Brightons. Even the Villas.
Brighton's gonna be top 10 again.
This is the point I'm making. Back in the day, they were a mid-championship team, and now they're pushing 10th in the Premier League.
But they didn't start off there though. They didn't come in Premier and go 10th.
Brighton's got a good academy. They've produced talent over and over again. Sunderland's.
They've just bought loads of people in.
Yeah, but look at the people that they bought in. Granit Xhaka, who's like Arsenal's captain.
And look at Arsenal at that point. We're in midfield.
Granit Xhaka has never been that guy.
Is Granit Xhaka a relegation battling midfielder? No.
He is because he plays for Sunderland.
34 years old?
Is Habib?
Yes, because he plays for Sunderland. That's made him a relegation battling midfielder.
Is Adingra? Is Lefay?
Did you see Xhaka's interview when they did him like a 10-question interview? Didn't know anything about Sunderland. He doesn't know where he is. Well, there were about 10 questions, and personally, watch it after this, but I don't think he even knows who he signed for.
He was like, who are you most excited to play with? Everyone.
Everyone. Yeah. that was, yeah, he said everyone.
Describe Sunderland in one word. Big club.
Okay.
He definitely don't know who he signed for.
No, he doesn't. He probably thinks he's signed for Newcastle. Honestly.
No, didn't he say Newcastle when he said who you're most excited to play against? And he said Newcastle.
It was told that before.
Yeah,
I don't think he even knows about the time.
No matter what you say.
No.
Oblivious. Mention Newcastle no matter what.
He was giving us some notes.
Yeah.
Alright, so moving on to biggest disappointment of the season. Who are we talking about?
What, teams or players?
Team.
Biggest disappointment. You go first. Give me some ideas. Because
I'll start. My idea was, my pick is Newcastle United Football Club. I feel like they've had a good season. They finished top 4, which maybe people didn't think so. And I feel like they're not going to be anywhere close to top 4 next season. I feel like already the transfer window, they were linked to a lot of players and all they've got to show for it is Elanga. Isaac, transfer saga. Even if he does stay, it's going to be hard for him to reintegrate in the squad, so he might not perform as well. I feel like Eddie Howe is a glorified PE teacher. I feel like also the pressure of playing Champions League football as well as Premier League. They won't be as consistent in Premier League.
Yeah.
And I just feel like the expectations of what the Newcastle fans have, even if they finish 6th or 7th, I feel like they'll feel that's a disappointment. I feel like Newcastle, with the ownership, their expectations are challenge for trophies and Champions League consistently, which I don't think they're going to get.
So Newcastle last year finished 5th. Didn't get top 4.
I mean,
they get Champions League. Then.
Do you know, even if they keep Isaac, it's still going to be overshadowed because now the Newcastle fans have turned on him. So even if he stays for the season, because he can't force his transfer out, is he going to get game time? Is he going to be as good? Newcastle have not signed anyone apart from Anthony Elanga. Every team that Newcastle's gone in for, they've gone elsewhere. I don't think it's looking too good for him either.
I think Isaac's a professional. If he starts the season, he's going to bang goals regardless.
But he went to train with his old team.
Even if he still bangs goals, I feel like they're just going to be a disappointment just based off their expectations. To us, we may still think they've had a good season, but for them, they'll view it as a disappointment.
I mean, for Newcastle, though, anything under sort of Champions League probably is a disappointment for him.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Got a good team, got a good manager. But then you look at the teams that can finish above them, and realistically, top 8 is a good season for them.
Yeah, that's realistically, but they're not realistic.
Well, this is a season where the top 8 is going to be the most competitive it's been in quite a long time.
Top 8 last year was Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, Newcastle, Villa, Forest, Brighton.
But they do have Champions League football next year, don't they?
That's going to be my disappointment. Yeah. Aston Villa. They've lost Rashford, but we're on loan. Asensio's gone. Asensio, when he played last season, he was in most goal contributions. Rashford.
Which is
Emi Martinez, has he gone yet? Because he was going, or
Sure.
he basically said goodbye on his last game.
Martinez has stayed.
Yeah.
Digne's getting on a bit now. He's getting older.
I've not seen much from Villa this season, to be fair.
Matty Cash is kind of mediocre.
Matty Cash. Yeah.
But Unai Emery,
He's proven his track record at Villa has been very good.
very good. Like 6th for Villa is impeccable.
But this is it though. Like, obviously, we're recording on the 4th of August. Villa might sign 3 players in the next week, and
yeah, but if Villa finished 6th last year and they finished 8th, is that a disappointment?
Yeah, because they've not got European or Champions League.
But is that the biggest disappointment?
I think you've got to look at the bigger picture. You look at the top 4 of Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, pretty much nailed on. Would they take second of the rest, if that makes sense?
What, like 8th?
Six is best of the rest, isn't it? Second best of the rest. Would they take that again? Or are they going to want to go one up? Or
I feel like they need to remember where they come from. They need to remember the hard times, so then they actually feel like 7th or 8th. They have aspirations, but also, like you said, it's competitive. But also, if Man U and Spurs don't do as bad, that also clogs up the top 10.
I've got to put out there, Jack Grealish is probably going to go back to Aston Villa.
Jack Grealish isn't going anywhere. No one wants him. His wages are too high. He's going to have to go on loan in Christmas.
He'll either see his contract out or go Saudi, I think.
I think they might loan him back. They might do what Villa might do.
They might just pay half his wages.
They might do a Rashford deal with him, but
yeah, I think Villa's going to be 8th to 10th personally. Everyone else has improved around them. They haven't, maybe apart from Newcastle. But I think Newcastle are going to be a bigger disappointment. I think they could be 10th to 12th if it's going on how it is. Like, they can't get on through the doors.
I've got Arsenal as biggest disappointment. I think for them, anything short of first place is a fail. It's Arteta's 8th season now?
I think it'll be the 6th.
Who had a better season last season, Spurs or Arsenal?
I mean, it depends who you support.
No, we don't.
Spurs.
Spurs. Because us three don't support anyone in the Premier League. I think we have more of a neutral look compared to any other.
Look, Spurs won a trophy.
Spurs won. Arsenal have never won a European trophy.
Yes, Arsenal finished second.
But what does second have? What do you get for second? Champions League football, which Spurs have achieved for doing Europe.
Spurs had a better season.
Yeah.
Sorry, Arsenal fans.
Yep.
I disagree. I think Arsenal had the better season.
Okay.
Just because they played, they won more games. They played better. Spurs got the better outcome.
What's football about?
Football's about coming together, getting along, casting aside differences, enjoying about a beautiful game.
Football's about moments and memories.
Trophies.
Okay.
Is it not?
That's not how I view life in football. Football's about togetherness.
Right. The avid football fan will be like, "Oh, how many trophies have you won?" they do, don't they? They do.
Yeah.
Well, Jamie goes back to the 17th century, the 18th century on Wednesday winning trophies, and he thinks they're the bigger club than Sheffield United.
I mean, the 90s, but yeah.
I feel like all you got to do is ask the fans, and Spurs fans are more happy with how the season went than Arsenal fans. But it's just crazy because Spurs did finish, was it 18th? 17th?
If they finished 18th, they'd have gone down.
No, 17th, which I feel like is bad. So I feel like Arsenal, 2nd or 17th, despite the trophy.
They both got Champions League football.
Spurs still got a lot of money for winning Europa League. 100 mil, was it?
I think it's about trophies and it's about memories.
So for this season, then, why will Arsenal be disappointed people or disappoint their fans? Yeah,
I don't think they'll win anything, and I think their expectations are going to be up here. They're like, we're going to win the league, we're going to win the FA Cup, we're going to win this, and Gyökeres, I can't remember his name.
Gyökeres.
Whatever.
Gyökeres.
We've been saying for years that Arsenal need to sign a striker. They've now signed a striker. In pre-season, has not looked good.
Played one game though. Come on.
He played one game for 10 minutes.
He got like
and he got the worst rating.
Yeah.
It was like 3.2 or something.
Yeah, but it's one game for 10 minutes. We can't judge him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
4.1 rating or whatever.
4.1.
AI.
I don't know if you play for Arsenal, like they've got 4 or 5 years.
They've lost Thomas Partey.
Going for it.
So
4 or 5 years, absolutely going for it. Is your desire still there? Do you still trust Arteta? Like, you look at other teams strengthening, like Chelsea, Liverpool, City, even Man United, Spurs, like all these teams around you are strengthening massively. Arsenal have signed a striker and a centre mid to go for the title.
Do you think Arsenal now have the Spurs syndrome where they couldn't win a trophy?
I mean, they won the FA Cup not too long ago, I guess.
Yeah, Arsenal, what they do is they win the FA Cup every like 3-4 years, so they can say, "Oh, we've won a title." But I think because they were so close the last few years, they fell off a bit towards the end. They lost their heads last year, but because they've been so close, I can see why it's going to be disappointing again.
I think Arsenal will finish fourth this season. I think they'll get Champions League.
I also feel like the window's closed. I feel like obviously Liverpool caught up and won the league. I don't think City will be as bad this time. You've both mentioned Chelsea have come. I feel like when it was just Arsenal and City, they had their chance to kind of get one over and kind of nab a Premier League title. I feel like it's going to be more
Arsenal were lucky to finish second. Because of City's downfall. City only finished 3 points behind them.
Exactly, yeah.
But they scored more goals.
Their biggest chance was last
won
season.
More games.
When Man City had an off season, they should have took the chances.
City won more games, scored more goals, and that was City's worst season in like 10 years or something.
Exactly. I feel like the window is, if it's not closed already, it's going to close after this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if Liverpool fall off, City fall off,
Arsenal will fall off.
But Arsenal fall off as well.
Because they always fall off.
Because you're bottle jobs.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I do agree. If Arteta
that was personal.
Arteta doesn't win anything this season, does he go?
Yeah.
No.
I think he'll go.
I think he.
Trust the project or whatever. Trust the process.
I think if he goes right to the end and it's like 1 point or 1 goal difference in it, it'll stay. But can't see it happening. I don't think Victor is a 30 goal.
I feel like the only way Arsenal will get rid of him if it's like a complete disaster. Like if they're like miles off.
Is it a disaster if they finish second?
I agree, but I feel like the ownership won't sack him unless it's like a...
Arsenal squad depth, if Saka gets injured, who'd you put on right? Martinelli gets injured.
What's his name? Madueke now.
Madueke.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, but...
I mean, that's not going to make a difference, trust me.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm... Yeah.
Just answering your question.
He might get a few goals, but he's not going to be the person who's going to win you the league, is he?
Who's their left wing? Martinelli.
But Madueke will take his place.
And the Belgium guy.
Trossard.
Yeah, Trossard.
That's what I mean. It's not a Prem title.
No,
Trossard's good off the bench though.
Trossard's good off the bench, but he's not going to win you titles.
Martinelli is not a Premier League winning left winger.
Martinelli gets away with it because he's Brazilian, so yeah.
Yeah, he gets a lot more clout because he's Brazilian.
Havertz is not the Premier League winner.
I'm glad. The only good thing about Gyökeres coming is Havertz can now stop playing up front.
I just thought Havertz has won the Premier with Chelsea.
No, he won Champions League.
Champions League. And look at the rest of the squad. Like, who's their midfield now? Zubimendi.
I think Superman is a top signing. I think he might be a standout.
Superman, Rice and Odegaard is actually not a bad midfield on paper. We'll see what it looks like in real life.
Yeah, to be fair, it's really
good. On
good.
paper, that does sound good.
Defence, very good. Keeper, decent.
Their midfield has always been good. It's always been they couldn't score goals, especially last season.
The defence is really good.
They just couldn't score goals.
So they scored 69 goals last year, which is.
But there were so many games where like 0-0.
Well, if you play FPL, you wanted an Arsenal defender at least for the first half of the season because they were keeping so many clean sheets.
I think their goal scoring is not that good. They scored 69, which is 1 more than Newcastle, 3 more than Brighton, 3 more than Brentford, who finished 10th.
Exactly.
Also, we
were crying out for a striker.
And 5 more than Spurs, who scored.
How bad is it we've done this whole discussion and we've not said Jesus' name once?
Does he still play for Arsenal?
He's not even come across in our minds.
Yeah.
Shows the kind of player
he is a bit of a fraud. He scores like 5 goals, gets injured for a season, then he comes back, scores 5 goals, gets injured again. It's just not good enough to win the league. Yeah. Gyökeres gets injured, Havertz is back up top, then it's over, innit?
It is. So I think that pretty much sums up our discussions for today. How's it gone?
Good, yeah. Shout out Boston Arms for letting us use the space.
Big up the Boston Arms.
Boston Arms.
Big up Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
Big up Dedge Fan Series.
We're all avid football fans now. We wanted to just make this podcast a bit less professional compared to every other podcast what's out there. It'd just be more about the football fans and more about professionalism.
Just friends in a pub.
Just friends in a pub.
Support small local businesses.
Chatting crap.
Yes.
So, if anyone wants to come for the road shouts in the comments, we'll give you some banter back. We'll get everyone involved.
It's not a safe place in the comment section.
No.
So don't feel like you can just pop off.
Because we'll do you in.
And just remember, Van Persie and Rooney, Cunha, and then
I can't
Mbeumo.
believe you said that as well.
That's not...
Do you know what you were saying?
yeah.
Did that come in your mind? Like, actually, that's
Yeah, but
this sentence.
no, you've just got it all wrong. You've got it all wrong.